Hi guys, welcome back to SweetTube Academy, part 3. Creating from the same image we did our cookie cutters, a mold for any sugar material that we intend to use. So in Fusion 360, the cube, click on the top, then insert canvas, insert from computer, select your image. From the corner, the rounded corner, we click and expand it or drag it out. Then we calibrate this image, and this time we're calibrating only the design itself. I'm going to put 4.25 inches. You can make it smaller, but for the sake of this video, we're going to make it 4.25. Then create a sketch. Click on the purple box, which is the plane or the board that we're using. And then your spleen tool, and just go all the way around the image. At this point, you should be an expert. We've done this a few times. Remember to fix any imperfections at this point, or when you close the image. Continue to work your way around the image. Feel free to make any adjustments to the image that you see fit and to your liking. Oh, if this ever happens to you, just click undo above the design, the backwards arrow, and then just continue to go around the image. It does happen from time to time. The line will go wonky on you. Just like part 2, we're going to close off every section of this image. Let's offset to 3, I think a little bit, yeah, 3.5 looks better. So let's offset to 3.5 and then let's continue to close and create the details for the image. Let's start with the eyes. Click create, ellipse, click in the center, expand, then click again, and then drag it out slowly. Select, click, nope, use the circle in the middle to drag it. Then double click the outline, copy and paste from your keyboard, rotate it, adjust it a little bit, and then hit the spleen tool and let's do the nose and the mouth. Unlike the cookie cutter, we're not offsetting everything. We're doing the mouth, the rib cage, and the fingers on the hand. Those are the only details we are going to be offsetting. I'm doing this one freehand. You can trace it and then offset if you would like. And just remember to close them. That's all you have to do. I'm going to adjust this. Grab your spleen tool, close off the head. Okay, see how the line looks wonky? We're just gonna have to redo that. I don't like it. So let's trim it off and start all over again. If it happens and you're okay with it, leave it. If it doesn't happen, kudos, continue, keep going. Okay, what happens when you think that you've hit or clicked on a line and you haven't? See the white dot where we started? This part of the rib cage or the little rib? Meaning that I didn't hit the actual line. Even though it looked like I did. You just go back and fix it. That's why you have to check each part, get used to checking, because the worst thing is to just continue going and then not being able to recognize where it might be. And now we want to make sure that the fingers look like they're little fingers. So we're going to offset these. And you can do freehand as like I'm doing. Just do the exact same thing for this hand, and then we can begin creating the magic. Okay, here he is. We're ready to start creating layers. So let's extrude the actual outline or the mold itself. Let's do 9, enter. And that looks good to me. Now let's head over to Canva. I just want you to, I want to show you how I think you have to get into the mindset of looking at the image and knowing which parts need to be layers. So you can number them. I'm going to number everything that I want to be the deepest in whatever clay or sugar paste that I'm going to use. And you know that a skeleton has holes for eyes and the nose, the rib cage. So all that you want to number and make sure that that's the same height or the extrude number that you're going to use. The neck, we want to be the next layer because we know that the eyes are going to be pushed in. The neck gets pushed in behind our face and behind our chest. Let's do the legs and the arms as well. Let's push those towards the back. So these numbers represent each layer. Let's do layer 3. I would say the face and the chest would be layer 3. But you guys do how many, whichever amount of layers you guys want to do. For the sake of the video, we're going to do 4 to 5 layers. Okay, let's do, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So then let's duplicate that. Let's do the heart would be the next layer. And then the hands will be our, oh, you have to duplicate the number. It's not letting me copy and paste. Okay, let's do the hands, the 5th layer. And once you know the number of layers you're going to have, then we're going to go in back into our mold and apply these layers to it. So let's head over to sketch, edit sketch, and now let's start applying all the layers. Now remember number 1, that's the tallest that you're going to extrude. So let's pick out all number 1. Say the little ribs. And the way that I'm picking everything is by holding shift on your keyboard and clicking inside. Let's extrude this. Actually, I'm missing the hands. Give me a second. Let's click select. Click the hand and move it. Okay, so now let's pick everything that's the fingers. Okay, now let's extrude. I would say we're going to extrude. If it's 9, let's do 7. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's good. 2nd layer, that's going to be the tallest. There's number 2. Okay. So then we have to pick our number 2, which was the neck, the arms, and the legs. Don't forget about that. Extrude it to, I would say 6. I think 6 would be good because we just did 7. So yeah, let's do 6. Then let's take a look at it and make sure we like that. Yeah, that's good for me. Okay. Okay, now let's continue with our number system. Okay, the chest and the face, I believe, were number 3. Extrude to 5. Let's do 5 and see if we like that. Yeah, that's good. Make sure there's a lip. Okay. Oh, let's do in between the arms. So this one, we want it to go higher than anything else. And it has to meet our mold. So we're going to punch in 9. Enter. And it should look, yeah, that looks good. Okay. So we want to define the arms. Okay, now let's do the next one was the heart. I think that was number 4. Extrude. And we just finished with, I think it was 5. Was it 5? So now let's punch in 4. And make sure there's a lip. Yep, that looks good. Looks good everywhere. And now, lastly, our hands. The hand is wonky. I never fixed it. Make sure that you fix it. And let's extrude this one to 3. And now, the deeper you go, the more pronounced it's going to be when you actually transfer it into a mold. That's the layering technique. If I didn't explain myself well, let me know and I'll try to explain it again in another video. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you in part 4.